I'm Josh Kessler. Welcome to Expo Now.
Welcome to Expo Now. As you can see in the background, we like to work hard here at the East Kentucky Expo Center, and we've been working hard for you. You can see now they're setting up for the American Cancer Society Survivor Dinner and SOAR. We've had some great events at the East Kentucky Expo Center. April, we had the White Yoke and Leanne Womack, a great event at the Expo Center. We got into May and had Mother's Day and the Derby Day at the Expo, another great event. June 10th, we had Ricky Skaggs' Kentucky Thunder, Exit 23, State Line Junction. What a phenomenal show they put on. There's plenty to do here at the East Kentucky Expo Center. That's one thing you cannot say. There's nothing to do. We got into June. We're getting ready to go into July. July 2nd, we've got WWE. Then we get into July 15th, Trace Atkins and Aaron Lewis. And then we knock on August's door, August 19th, Motor City Madman, Ted Nugent. Always something for you to do here at the East Kentucky Expo Center. Give us a call, 606-444-5500 for any updates you need. Welcome to this edition of the Employee Spotlight on Expo Now. I'm here with the Food and Beverage Director, Jessica Buchanan. Hello, Jessica. How are you?
Hi, Josh. Great.
Good deal. Well, a lot of people that are watching this want to know a little bit about Jessica Buchanan. So I want to know how long you've been in the food service business.
Well, easy because you're going to answer my age.
Uh-oh. We don't want to ask that. You never ask a woman her age. Never.
So I have probably been in the food service business a little over 20 years.
That's not aging. You could have started when you were 10, right? Right?
Very well.
Work? You never know. Let me ask you another question too. What is your favorite part about the food service business?
Basically, I love getting to work with the public. Love meeting new people. It gives me a chance to also, we have a lot of conventions and different programs and companies that come, and I get to learn a little bit about them as well.
You get to learn, interact, and have fun as you go too, right?
Yes.
Great. So word on the street is you're married.
I am. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, actually.
Oh, now what's his name?
Frank.
Frank. I've met Frank. Frank's a good guy. Don't beat me up later, Frank. I'm just saying. I had to make sure that they knew she was off the market. You're welcome. You have some kids too, right?
I do. I got two boys.
Two.
One is already in high school. The other one will be attending high school next year.
And one driving now?
Yes. That's a big worry that just happened last month.
Clear the roadways. Clear the roadways. So is he a good driver?
Well, he's
learning.
He's learning. We'll leave it at that.
Well, that's all you can do. So with Savor, you are Savor here at the East Kentucky Expo Center. What can Savor offer for the folks at home?
If you need a birthday party, you're going to have a family reunion, you need to have a meeting with your company, you need, you're going to plan a convention.
Yeah.
We can basically cover all of those options. You know, we have an array of different size ballrooms to meeting rooms. We have the whole arena if you want to plan a graduation.
Wow.
There's a lot of options that we can do here. Proms, we do all kinds of proms. Most of the proms in Pike County are centered here.
See, there you go. So you could do, let's just kind of recap. Birthdays, any kind of anniversary, any kind of reunion, any kind of special event, meeting, convention.
Sure.
We could handle it here.
We can cover it all.
Well, you have Pam. We've got Executive Chef Denny Wallace. I mean, we have can I say powerhouse?
Sure, absolutely.
Of employees that can cater to your every desire, every need at the East Kentucky Expo Center. And can I go ahead and say, if they want to call, you all can take care of them. Give us a call, 606-444-5500. You can ask for Jessica, ask for Pam, talk to them. Let them plan your event. They'll take care of you. They will make sure that you are handled 100%. You get everything you need, and that you will leave here saying, wow, I want to come back again, right?
Absolutely. And don't forget that if you want to have your meeting at your workplace, we'll be more than glad to come and set that up and take care of you right at your job or your house, even churches.
Wow, so you can
lots of different opportunities.
Let me get this straight. So we can do on-site, but we can do off-site as well.
Absolutely.
So also think about that option. If you want something, you want us to come to you, we can do that.
Sure.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Josh.
This has been Employee Spotlight right here on Expo Now. All right, here we go. Welcome to Dine Hard with Chef Denny Wallace. Before we start this episode, I'm going to give you the spiel. Yes, I said spiel. Here's what we're going to say. This man right here works for a brand called Savor. If you need any kind of event, birthday, reunion, conference, anything at all, outside catering, inside catering, got you covered. That's what the Expo Center is here for. If you want to, which we would really love for you to, give us a call, 606-444-5500. I'm off my Savor. I'm off my throw at you right now, and I'm taking it back to Denny for Dine Hard. And what have we got today, sir?
Today we're just gonna do something simple, easy. It's a rainbow trout, sauteed rainbow trout.
You heard that I'm simple, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Getting into the summer weathers where people are wanting to eat a little healthier and all that, but
Let me tell you a story one time. Just one time, I was fishing and I got bored and I took the whole fish and put it by a fire and then I ate it. It really happened. It was not an hallucination. It really happened.
did you eat everything?
I took a bite, and then after I went, and so let's just say, make sure you cook the said fish in the container.
Yes. Yeah, we're not doing a sushi program
No,
today.
I love sushi now.
Oh,
Let me
so
tell
do
you
I.
what. Let me tell you what. Let's get us in there on the sushi program. So we got the fish.
All
What
right,
kind of fish
we got rainbow trout today. First thing you want to do, I got a little salt, pepper. It's kosher salt and cracked pepper mixture.
Sorry.
Get that a little seasoned up.
I was giving you the fish. I was prepared for this. What we got there?
Got a little olive oil.
Olive oil.
Put that down in the pan. Move that around a little bit.
Wave it around like you just don't care.
Exactly.
I was feeling it.
Let me take it, the rainbow trout. You want to get it with the skin on because it's a very flaky fish. So if you're going to do sauteed or baked or something like that, you want to keep the skin on. If you're going to do like salads or leaf salads or pasta salads or something like that, where you're going to break it up, you go ahead and
I've been called
take the
flaky
skin
once.
off. Oh, I'm sure you have.
Yeah, it happens.
But you want to put the skin down
So
first.
skin down. Fish up.
Yes, sir.
That looks pretty. So it's gonna. What do you usually take in the pan wise?
Well, this is a thin fish, so it only takes like a couple minutes on each side. But like I said, it's just gonna. It's flaky, so you can actually see on the outer edges. You'll see it turn white. Rainbow
seeing
trout
it now.
is a white fish.
I'm seeing it now.
You'll see it turn a little bit more white, and after about 2 minutes, you can flip it, and then we'll start making our sauce and all that.
Sauce.
So,
I'm feeling saucy.
I know you are.
I'm just saying. Got me a little bit.
Yeah, it's one thing. Fish does have a lot of water in it, so when you use the oil, it will.
Stand back.
So, you got this. We'll flip it.
Flip that fish. Flip it.
You see how the skin's starting to crisp
Oh, yeah.
up. You gotta be best to use two hands when you're doing this.
See, if I did this, my hand would be like the fish, sizzling. Really would be. No lie.
And what I like to do is sort of like, especially when you're doing a pan sauce, like what I'm going to be doing after this.
Yeah.
You only want to cook the fish. And I do the same thing with chicken. You're going to only want to cook it like 2/3, 3/4 of the way, because while it's on the dish resting while you're making your pan sauce and everything, technically the fish and all that's still going to be cooking.
Your fish gets tired.
So
it needs to rest on the plate. Because it's still, how long does something cook? Like once you lay it on that pan, will it still cook? I mean, how long?
Yeah,
when,
that's around.
so it'll continually.
Like
when does it stop?
usually when it reaches underneath the temperature of 125.
Fascinating. You learn something here every day.
But like here, I'll get most of the fish will be at about a 145, 150 temperature. But then
Yeah, I felt
actually,
150 over here. Like
When I put
2
it
minutes
on the
ago.
plate while it's resting, while I'm making my sauce.
it'll actually go up for the first few minutes and then drop back down.
Drop it down.
So
the fish looks pretty. It's got that nice white around the edges.
yes, sir.
It's getting a little brown on top. This is normal. So how do we know when to get our fish out of the said pan?
Take it, flip it, and see how it's white and a little golden brown there.
It's beautiful, Denny.
Take it out.
You made a beautiful creature there. Yep, time for the fish to swim on.
Whoop.
Uh-oh.
That one didn't
We
flip for
got
me.
a stubborn flounder here.
Stubborn trout.
Stubborn trout. Get it right, Josh.
There
Trout.
we go.
That looks pretty.
So we got that.
So,
Make our sauce. Add a little chopped bacon.
Bacon. Bacon and fish.
It does work.
Wow.
I like it because it, and I've seen it where people use pancetta or ham.
You need to quit insulting me. I don't know what you're calling me a pancetta for, but I don't like it. Pancetta, what is that?
It's an unsmoked, cured ham, Italian ham.
For those of y'all who didn't know that at home, you know it now. You know it now.
So we got some red onion.
Onion.
You want to try one? A little more salt and pepper.
Woo!
But the bacon, it gives it that, I like that smoky quality almost. You know, like you grilled it, you know, outside on a campfire type. But to me, there's nothing better than the smell of bacon, onion, and garlic.
My nose is going to open up here in like 5 minutes. I have a feeling. Oh, goodness. So this is one of those easy, simple, quick meals, right?
Yep.
So
what you see here, it's about as long. It's going to take us no more than 10 minutes.
Husband's home. Wife didn't make it home yet from work. He can just get him some fish and fix this on up.
Yep. Be ready in like 10 minutes or so.
10-minute meals
Yep.
with Denny Waltz.
So once you see the onions
Ooh, that smells good.
starting to get a little opaque or clear, the whiteness.
Keep using them big words. I'm trying to explain to the viewers at home.
they start
Sometimes
looking.
I don't understand those words.
They look a little clear.
We'll just go with
Clear.
that.
I like that. I like it. It looks clear.
So with
Do that. We got some
Tomatoes.
diced.
do you
Roma
say it?
tomatoes,
Tomato or tomato?
tomato.
I say tomato. Mater.
Mater.
You put some maters in that pan. I like it.
So give that a minute.
That's what
Okay, and then we have 2 dried spices that I like to use for this.
We have dry basil. And what I like to do when I'm adding this into the pan is you want to take it and kind of break it up in the palm of your hand. And believe it or not, even though it's a dried spice, there is some oils
Huh.
still in there. And when you break it up,
Make me nervous.
when you break it up, it releases the oils.
Now what is this little
And this
spice
is
here?
tarragon, which is
What does that mean in layman's terms?
it's
I don't.
It's
is that a fancy spice?
It's a herb. It's kind of gives it
a little
Extra kick.
gives it almost like a
little licorice kind of back note to it. So we get that.
And then we had the good old fashioned.
A little white wine.
Woo, doggies. All right, can I borrow that? Yeah. It's for the shot here.
Yeah. We do that.
It would go with the flavor perfectly.
Mm-hmm. So let that.
So you let it simmer for...
Let it simmer down for just a couple minutes. Let the alcohol cook out, because alcohol is, the alcohol burns out quicker than the water boils. Actually, alcohol
So why don't people cook with alcohol more?
I don't know. I've never figured that out.
It seems like that would be the smart choice.
But
the alcohol burns out at 170. So, like if you put it in and look, it's already boiling. Most of the alcohol is already burnt out of it.
That is super quick,
So,
actually. We got some stock there? Is that what we got?
Yeah, and a little chicken stock I made up. Just a
touch of it.
Add that stock in there, didn't he?
Just give her some more, a little bit of flavor. And then
Smells good. If we had smell-o-vision people, you'd be winning. You would be winning.
We got,
Of course, fish.
gotta have your lemon.
Of course, it adds that little
Zing.
zing. Yeah, I was going to say zing. Zinger.
Now I gotta do a little fishing, because
You're fishing for some
One thing that people don't like the taste of is lemon seeds.
orange choke on a lemon seed. So you're going to let it sit there for another minute?
just another minute. Bring her all up to a boil.
Uh-oh. Is it plating time? No, it's not. It's let it simmer in there time.
Put this back in there just for a minute.
So it adds extra flavor to it, huh?
That. Mm-hmm. And
See,
then,
I'm not a chef, but I'm learning.
So we get that. And then if you want to slide the plates over here.
Oh, if I don't break it first.
Yeah.
Like that. And a lot of times, like when you're doing chicken, because obviously the chicken's not going to cook as fast as this, because most chicken breasts are thicker.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you go to a restaurant. And what their little secret is they'll get big chicken breasts, cut them down, kind of pound them out. That's what gives them the thinner
That's
size.
why it's
But
quicker to...
You're not gonna find that.
chicken you buy at the grocery store.
Gotcha.
So
Big chicken at the grocery store.
when you put it back in, you're gonna actually want to let it simmer in there a little bit more.
Hey, our ice maker's working.
Yes, we have ice at the East Kentucky Expo Center. You can hear it.
So put that.
Look how pretty. I mean, seriously, look how pretty.
Put all that right on there.
Okay, give me 1 second, guy.
He's a presenter. He's a presenter.
Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh. Pause. And we're gonna be back in like a second. And we're back with Mr. Denny Wallace. So I'm guessing that gets poured on there?
Just for a little
We got
side.
some rest.
Got a little rice pilaf right here.
He's so nice to me. He calls me a pilaf. Now look how great, in a short amount of time, that this was. Look at this. Look at this. See this? Look how awesome that looks. And let me get back to my spiel once again. Any kind of catering you need. I mean, birthdays, reunions, weddings, bar mitzvahs, outside catering, inside catering. We got it. Savor brand at the East Kentucky Expo Center. That looks pretty. We will definitely treat you right, and we'll get you what you need. Look at this. If you're a fan of fish, Denny can do you some fish up. I mean, can't you?
Yes, sir.
There it is. Plated to perfection. Right there. And I'm going to take a bite because you know what? It's bite time.
Yes,
Here's
it
to you.
is. Here's to you, brother.
That's good. That is good.
Yes, sir.
So, let me remind you all, if you want this delicious meal or anything from the East Kentucky Expo Center, Savor's our brand. Give us a call, 606-444-5500. We will take care of your birthday, your anniversary, your reunion, your meeting, your conference, your convention, anything you need. Give us a call. We are here for you. That's what we're here to do. So please remember that, and we want to thank you for joining us on this episode of
Dine Hard!
WWE Live SummerSlam Heatwave Tour coming to the East Kentucky Expo Center. After over 4 years, the WWE returns to the Expo Center. I know what you're thinking. We get a lot of questions. Can my kids see this show? Is this okay? Yes, there's not a lot of violence involved. The kids are okay. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring the grandparents. Bring the great-grandparents. Bring the mom. Bring the dad. Bring the brothers. Bring them all to the East Kentucky Expo Center. I told you, it's fun for all ages. The WWE is so much fun. It is wholesome fun for the entire family. Bring your kids. Bring them all to the East Kentucky Expo Center. Don't forget, it is entertainment for all ages. With the WWE, you can't go wrong. You will enjoy this show. July 2nd at the East Kentucky Expo Center. It is the SummerSlam Heatwave Tour live at the East Kentucky Expo Center.
What are you doing today?
July 2nd at the East Kentucky Expo Center. The WWE. Get your tickets now. Play my music.